So I don't want to say I told you so, um, but last year I put out a video about the Pro Bowl and how the Pro Bowl is just it's it's no more. It's soft, and I said that if the Pro Bowl was going to be tag or flag whatever next year, no one should watch it. And what do we have? We have a flag football game. We have a flag football game and a skills challenge. Um, I told you that there's one way to rectify this, but I'll get into that. I say that because we have, I hate to say it, Tyler Huntley is a great, I think is a good person. He plays well, he plays hard, but nothing. I love it. I love seeing him in the Pro Bowl. But if this is what we're resorting to, then hey, what's the point of the Pro Bowl? You know, you could have got Mac Jones who threw what 14 touchdown passes, 11 this year, 11 receptions. But Huntley did go 3-12. He had only had three total touchdowns in 5 games. He went I'm sorry 3-2 towards the end of the season. He did win games. He got the Ravens into the playoffs, and it should have. And be honest with you, Huntley should have won that game. Other than that, we all make mistakes, but they basically could have beat the Bengals. But what does the Pro Bowl come to? That we're relying on Trevor Lawrence and Huntley. Now, don't be wrong, Trevor Lawrence had a solid, phenomenal year. Um, but this is the importance of the Pro Bowl. When you dilute the Pro Bowl, no one wants to go, right? They don't even want to show up. 'Cause look, what do you have in the Pro Bowl? You take away from Hawaii and you make it Vegas, right? When you make it in Hawaii, it's about the players, it's about the tradition, it's about the history of where it happened, and people are excited to go to Hawaii with their family. They go to Vegas every other weekend. You're in Vegas, you're in just hate to say in the mainland, right? No one really cares about Vegas. There's more exciting places to go to Vegas, um, and then now instead of an actual game, you're making it a pretty much touch football, you know? And I think that we have to get past the idea of, hey, we don't want the players to get hurt and get more of the idea of let's make guaranteed contracts. If you want to make the Pro Bowl more exciting, give the guys guaranteed contracts. Make there more incentives for the Pro Bowl, right? And guys will take a little bit of risk in the Pro Bowl, right? You'll see more guys kind of pop up there. But the challenge we have here is no one wants to go to the Pro Bowl. Why not? Simply because it's a skills challenge. I don't want to go and see the best players play glorified dodgeball. I don't want to go and see the players hit a target and I see them miss a 3-yard slant or a dump off in the game, right? I know how accurate they are from the game. That doesn't mean anything, right? I don't want to see a glorified, because what are those guys' name? A glorified, what are those guys that do all trick shots? Do perfect. I don't care about do perfect, right? If I cared about do perfect, and half the stuff is fake anyway, you know. So the Pro Bowl once again has been watered down. We see that we see what's happening with the Pro Bowl. And last year I told you guys last year that don't waste your time and watch it, but y'all want to listen to me. And look at the NFL now, scrambling to make the Pro Bowl important again. And to be honest with you, no one's going to watch it. We're not going to watch it. We don't really care. We'll watch the highlights after that, but we're not going to sit down and watch it. It's not a game. It's nothing important, right? So, yeah, Pro Bowl sham. It sucks to what we used to have when Sean Taylor was coming down here and taking heads off punters. But right now we have what's it called? Beanbag toss and dodgeball.